In this video, the death cross is now inevitable, but the question which everyone is asking, should you even be worried with the death cross? Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So this is actually what everyone is talking about recently, and it is about the death cross. So a death cross is actually isang indicator na maraming kinakatakot dito, pero yeah, in this video we are going to talk about three things dito sa ating video regarding death cross. First things first, we are going to understand what is a death cross. Number two, we are also going to understand ano ba yung mga previous analysis natin and understanding regarding death cross. And then last but not the least, we are also going to answer how does the 2022 death cross compare to our previous death cross, and should we even be worried about it? So now let's dive into the definition of what is a death cross. So before a death cross comes a golden cross. So a death cross is actually wherein the 50-day moving average. Take note guys, MA, hindi EMA kasi I see most people na kino-confuse nila in death cross with the EMA, pero in actual terms, it's actually the MA and it's not EMA. EMA is actually exponential moving average, and that is biased to the latest price action. So in that case, you should be following the 50-day MA, and of course, as well as the 200-day MA. So a death cross is whenever the 50-day, which is itong green line, is going to cross below the 200-day, then that is considered as a death cross. And in traditional terms, a death cross is considered to be a start of a bull market according to most people. That is the general knowledge. And then on the other, ang opposite niya, it's called a golden cross. So a golden cross is wherein the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average, and that is indicating that it's going to start a bull market. And pretty much enough, we saw those movements. But I actually have a problem with this definition kasi there are a lot of cases wherein the death cross did not start a bear market. And as you can see, yung ating latest death cross na ito nakita, it did not actually start a bear market. Rather, ano ba yung na-discover natin? Ano ba yung natindihan natin? So just to give you a quick recap of our previous analysis with the death cross, dun sa ating video na to na sinabi natin, which was posted last June 10. So there are three things which we learned from this previous death cross according to our previous video. And yeah, meron akong script dito na nag-i-indicate ko ano ba yung tatlong things na itutunan natin. So the first point being is it actually catches the momentum. So as you can see, grabe yung pump natin from the previous golden cross, from the point of golden cross. So at some point, we are going to expect a correction. And then after a correction, and what's going to happen is we are going to catch this rally by forming a death cross. In that case, tagasalo siya ng momentum na kinuha ng previous golden cross. So as you can see, ating latest bull market, sinalo siya actually ng death cross. And we have actually speculated that from there on, magkakaroon tayo ng sideways action kasi based from our standing, it's going to be a cool-off phase. And look at that, we actually played that one out exactly as compared with our June analysis. And then last but not least, yung ating last understanding with the death cross is, it actually tells us of what we already know. So, a death cross is a delaying indicator. An indicator na sinasabi na ano yung mga alam na natin. So, as you can see, ating latest downtrend ng ating 200-day moving average, sinasabi niya na nga sa atin kung ano yung alam na natin, and that's actually a downtrend. So, nangyari na yung downtrend, tapos saka pala magda-death cross. As you can see, that is a delaying indicator. So that is another thing na na-discover natin. So basing from the three things na na-understand natin from this video, is actually number one, it's a cool-off phase that catches the momentum of a golden cross. Number two, it's actually going to indicate a sideways consolidation. And number three, it is a delaying indicator and it tells us what we already know. So now, alam natin yung three things na yan. How does the latest death cross compare to the previous death cross in history? So ano ba yung closest thing na makakompare natin dito with the latest death cross? So I think ang latest comparison na pwede natin gawin is actually the 2020 consolidation and 2019 consolidation. As you can see, we actually saw a golden cross, death cross, golden cross, and then we came back to another death cross. And then from there on, we never looked back and we also went up. And then if we're going to look back further in time, this death cross actually catches the momentum of the previous golden cross, which is dito sa point na yan, which is the previous bull market. And then from there on, we actually saw a lot of times na tinaray niyang saluhin yung ating golden cross. So that in that case, nagkaroon tayo ng consolidation din dyan. So sinalo natin yung ating previous golden cross. And then from there on, we continue to the upside But since this one is a longer time frame, this actually took us a lot of time to pump, we have started entering into a longer consolidation phase. So in that case, this latest consolidation phase or cool-off phase is now actually following what we saw dito sa ating previous movement, which is itong data na yan, which is around the 2020 movement data na. And then as you can see from that point in time, we actually consolidated for roughly around 14 months from the point na nagkaroon tayo ng ating peak. And then after that very long consolidation or cool-off phase, saka lang tayo ulit nakakita ng ating bullish movement to the upside. So if you're going to compare this right now with the previous cool-off phase and the previous consolidation phase, ano ba yung ma-incur natin dito sa ating data? So first things first, it actually tells us na right now, this death cross is actually a part of a longer cool-off phase, which is actually, this is already a part of a cool-off phase na nakita natin with the price action. So this is more likely a consolidation rather than a bear market. Now, number 2, if you're going to compare this na nagkaroon tayo ng 14 months of consolidation or cool-off phase, let's see kung anong part na ba tayo dito sa ating movement. So as you can see, if you're going to look at this latest consolidation and then understand kung gaano katagal na tayo dito, it's actually indicating na we are actually around 9 or 10 months in dito sa ating cool-off phase. So it's more likely telling us na nandun na tayo sa bandang dulong part na ng ating cool-off phase. So in that case, at some point in time, within the next 3 to 4 months, siguro doon natin makikita mag-end itong very long consolidation phase. So right now, if you're going to follow this previous historical data, we are now at the latter part. Andun na tayo sa bandang dulo ng ating cool-off phase or bandang dulo ng ating consolidation phase. So this is actually indicating na ang healthy pa din ng ating movement with the Bitcoin price. And this death cross is actually not going to indicate a bear market, but rather, it's actually a confirmation of what we already know na meron tayong cool-off phase. And then in that case, and then let's say magkakaroon tayo dito ng death cross, and then of course, that is inevitable na nga kasi yun nga, that is actually moving towards the 200-day moving average. So it's more likely na mag-hit na siya. Pero after that, I think what will happen more likely is it's actually going to consolidate within this support line na ating tinitingnan. So this is actually a good support line to watch out for. So I think it's what's more likely going to happen dito is after this point of death cross, I think we are going to further consolidate na within siguro around the 39 up until the 42K area. So as you can see, nung nagkaroon na tayo ng death cross nun, nag-consolidate na lang siya. Nagkaroon siya actually ng konting bleed below the support area, below siguro roughly around the 29K. So I think what's more likely going to happen once we get this death cross is that is going to more likely indicate the bottom na nga nitong bearish movement natin or ating downtrend. So this could indicate na yan yung ating bottom na nga. And if you're going to look back in time, ng previous death cross, it has also indicated na, ayun no, death cross na yan, that indicated na bottom na siya. So right now, this death cross, I think it's more likely going to indicate na that is already the bottom of our downtrend. So moving forward, I think what we are going to expect dito is more consolidation within this area. And then of course, magkakaroon tayo ng bleeding movement. But the main thing na kailangan nyo i-understand na this death cross is not actually going to indicate a bear market, but rather, it's actually a part of a bigger cool-off phase. So going back to our main question, should you even be worried with this death cross? Well, I personally don't think so. Kasi yun nga, from what we have understand, it tells us what we already know. It's a delaying indicator. The previous death cross did not indicate a bear market, rather a cool-off phase. And that's actually the second death cross. We saw a second death cross sa ating previous cool-off phase na indicated that that was a longer consolidation area. So hopefully nakuha kayo ng information regarding what is a death cross, ano ba yung nangyayari sa ating latest death cross, and ano ba yung insights natin regarding this latest death cross. So kahit papano, nakita natin yung mga previous historical data and na-compare natin siya. And then at least na-consider natin yung mga iba't ibang factors na nag-play out dito sa ating latest death cross. So by the way guys, meron na din tayong LinkedIn page. So if you are a professional or an academe at gusto nyo sumali dito sa ating LinkedIn page, you can actually find this in the description down below. So just follow us at Gabs Crypto on LinkedIn. So ayun muna update natin for today guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video and bye-bye for now.